Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a 2021 Christmas Clean and Decorate with me. I think this is part 5 in my Christmas Clean and Decorate series, and we're just starting off right here in this little, we call it the Apple TV room. It's like a little den where we have the Apple TV and the kids have some video games, and it's kind of where we settle to watch movies late at night or catch up on shows. So I thought I'd put this really thin pencil tree that I got last year from At Home, and all I'm going to do for now is just kind of light it and let it be, because if I put ornaments on it, then Ellie's going to think that all I'm doing is putting up toys for her to play with. So I like to keep the tree up a couple days, let her get used to it, and then I'll come back and put probably just really minimal decor on it. I really just love it at night with the lights on the tree and the room lights off while we're watching TV. It's just so really cozy and just a really pretty vibe that gives off that kind of holiday cozy feel. Now moving into the dining room, I first needed to give this table and the whole room really a really good dusting. And to really shine up this furniture, this wood needs furniture oil in order to keep looking fresh. It's pretty old. I've had it for a long time. It was the table set that was in my home that I grew up in, and so it does need some care every now and then. And the theme that I was going on is really I'm just continuing on with whatever I had in the entryway, which is red, green, gold, silver. And so we're going to continue that here, and I try out a couple different things, and you'll see me moving things around a lot. I wanted something at first kind of big on the table, but then I decided to switch things up and move the larger items back onto that service console table that I have behind the table, and then do a more simple tablescape. So you'll see me here kind of moving things around a little bit. I do add some twinkle lights as well, just to brighten up the area. And I absolutely love these twinkle lights. I have looked everywhere for where I bought them and I cannot find them, but I believe they're called berry lights. And again, I'll look again, and if I find them, I'll link them below. And underneath the garland, I put a couple of those snowflakes that I hung up last year in my island over the kitchen. And this year I decided to just use them as one of the layers for my tablescape. Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. So for my actual table setting, this is what I had in mind. I first laid a goldish placemat, and then a silver charger, a red plate, and a black plate that I found at Walmart. And I have these plates that have these little words on them: Merry, Joy, everything. So I laid that down along with a cloth napkin that has the same tones as the Christmas tree, along with the deer napkin ring, which is gold. And then I also found these little cute ornaments. I think they were $1.99 at Walmart, and I'm just placing different ones on top of each plate. This year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart, and I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. And for this side console table, which does open up to a service table, it has these two slots right here that you can open up and widen, and I do use it for dinner parties and gatherings, but for just Christmas decor, I thought I'd use these 3 large cones and place them under the mirror in between these 2 lamps that I have that are crystal. And I'm going to just make this really pretty arrangement. I did end up moving the deer, and you'll see in a second, and I create this little kind of, I don't know, cute Christmas fantasy kind of area over here. And these candles, spoiler alert, do not stay there either. So I did grab a couple of the deer that we have. I have a huge collection, and I did pick these two up from Walmart this year. I'm still looking for a really large gold one. A really, really big one I could use as a centerpiece. If you know where one is, let me know so I can run and pick it up, because I would love to have that in my collection. This is the final tablescape room in my dining room. Let me know in the comments what you think. I am absolutely loving these little ornaments on the plates. I think they're adorable, and they bring in just a little pop of color and kind of tie everything together. And you can see I also did move those silver candlesticks and just added them along with the really tall candlesticks that I have here, just for more ambiance, and that along with those berry lights I think is just so pretty. Another thing I was worried about is adding the black accent with the plates, but I think it works well with the black candlesticks that I added. I think it just kind of brings it all together, along with the darker wood and the gold actual candles on there. I think just kind of bounce off really nicely. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm just so excited about this year's Christmas decor.
In a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July,
I'm just quickly showing you what my Christmas tree looks like in front in the entryway. And in case you missed that video, I do have it linked below for you if you want to see how we set this up and put all of the ornaments together and the ribbon and everything. But that was the color scheme that I wanted to take into the dining room, as well as the side table that is also in the entryway. And yes, I will be doing a Christmas tour video.
just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is.
So, if you're not new to my channel, then you know that I love to share recipes of desserts and easy weeknight meals. So right here, I'm just going to show you this quick recipe. I don't have a written recipe for it. This is something that my mom would make on the weeknight, especially when she was working and we were all exhausted when we were all in school, and all of us just wanted something comforting to eat at night. So this is pretty much a one-pan meal. I've just cut up a couple carrots and I think about 4 or 5 yellow potatoes. I do not peel those. I love the skin, and a lot of nutrients actually come from that skin. And I just put salt and pepper and olive oil. And now I'm going to use this Zesty Ranch packet that I found at Walmart. But use any kind of seasoning that you like. I have done every single thing. I know one of my mom's favorites is tandoori, so that it tastes kind of like the Indian spices, and that is absolutely delicious on it. So I put the Zesty Ranch, salt and pepper, and fresh dill, and some olive oil, just a little bit, 2 tablespoons, because this is bone-in drumsticks with skin and chicken thighs. And then I go ahead and add the seasoned potatoes and carrots and just kind of mix them in there as much as I can, making sure I get all of the seasoning in there. Cover it up. Just make sure you've got everything all mixed in and massaged really well in there. Cover it up. Let it sit for about 20 minutes in the marinade, and then bake it at, I baked it at 370 degrees for about 40 minutes, and then I took the top off and baked it for another 15 just to get kind of like that caramelized yummy crust on top. And this is seriously one of the easiest recipes, and it is such a go-to for me on a busy weeknight, especially like the night we had tonight.
While the snow is gently falling,
I have been seeing this Christmas fudge recipe all over TikTok, and I just had to try it. And you need 24 ounces of white chocolate chips, holiday sprinkles, sugar cookie mix, one 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 11 by 17 pan, parchment paper for the bottom of the pan. And then you take a cup and a half of the sugar cookie mix dry, and you pour your white chocolate chips on top, your entire can of sweetened condensed milk on there, and then mix that all together until everything is kind of blended. Then once everything is blended, move it over to the stovetop, and on medium heat, continuously stir your mixture until it is all melted together and you get kind of a smooth consistency. It is a little hard. You will have to put some elbow grease in there, but then it suddenly all melts and it works. And then go ahead and pour in your Christmas sprinkles into that mix. And then take your fudge mix and pour it over your pan that's been covered with that parchment paper. Spread it out evenly. And then the recipe also said, or I saw a video that said to tap it down with paper towel. And I almost didn't do it because I don't like the texture of paper towel on here. But it does pick up some of the extra, I don't know what, oil, grease, whatever may be in there. And then sprinkle some more of your Christmas sprinkles and refrigerate it for a half an hour. I actually did not end up taking it out that night. We got very busy, but I did take it out in the morning, and I'll show you that in a couple minutes, show you what it looks like. And I got distracted because I realized I had these bows and I wanted to put them on top of the lights that are over my island, just for something extra and fun instead of those snowflakes I had hanging from the ceiling last year. And I did not realize when I bought them that they were different colors. One does not have the red on the edging, but I still think it looks okay. Here is really pretty much the entire kitchen all done up for Christmas.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling.
Okay, so I took the Christmas fudge out of the refrigerator and it is solid like a rock. So I recommend you let it kind of get to somewhat room temperature before you go at it trying to cut it, because it's really hard. But as you can see, it is so pretty and so festive, and it matches my decor. So the flavor is a cross between a sugar cookie and vanilla ice cream is the best way that I can explain it. And it has some texture because of the sprinkles, so it has a bit of a crunch to it. It is highly addictive. I am just warning you. This is perfect for, you know, that time of the month. I could probably eat this entire pan, but it is so good. And I imagine this would be so cute to cut really nicely and give as gifts, or to cut up and put in your kids' lunches, maybe in bento boxes, or I don't know. I just thought that this was a really, really cute, very festive idea. So I really recommend you try it. It's so easy. You probably have all those ingredients in your pantry already.
Eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake.
But I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I'm so sorry it's not like my usual longer, more formal videos, but I really wanted to just give you guys a Christmas clean and decorate with me that was kind of realistic and kind of about how the way I do things. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, but be on the lookout because I will be having a Christmas house tour and a Christmas clean and decorate marathon, so you can put that on and you can fully deck your house out with all your Christmas decor. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!